I've got demo discs, a whole bunch of them. When I was young, my mother wanted me to read, so she got me a subscription to the official PlayStation magazine because I would not read anything else except video game related stuff. And then that continued. Well, actually, she did that for Nintendo Power when I was a young man. And then that continued into the Sega Genesis magazine, which I forget what it was called. And then eventually the official PlayStation magazine, just kind of like a birthday gift every year, was a subscription. And they had demo discs. So, and I've kept on all this time. So dating back to October 1999, I have the PlayStation demo disc for PS1 and then another one for PS1. And then I also, for whatever reason, kept the demo disc that came with my PlayStation 1 when I bought it. But I have since kept a plethora of PlayStation 2 demo discs, starting with issue 53 and ending with issue 112. Now, I don't have all of those demo discs, but I have a good number of them. So I am going to record just me playing through them and see how this stuff holds up 20 years later. Alright gang, back again with another demo disc, this time PlayStation 2 format disc. I think I'm going to pop up on screen right there. It's got Final Fantasy X on the cover. I'm not quite sure what's on the disc, but Final Fantasy X is exciting. So I've already played a Final Fantasy VIII demo. That was fun. And now a Final Fantasy X demo. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe it's just video stuff. Who knows? I'm excited to find out, though. The videos contained in this DVD are early versions that have not completed the SCEA testing cycle. Oh, that's right.
Welcome to Casa de Maggie. I thought I'd kill some time doing what
Hi,
I do
Maggie.
best.
Look at that CD player on the wall.
I sort of forgot you were coming over, or I would have cleaned up. Oh well. You're probably wondering what we've got jammed into this issue. First, we went up to Electronic Arts in Vancouver to see how SSX Tricky was coming along. After watching this segment, be sure and check out the demo in the vault. Then we asked the producer of Hot Shots Golf to show us what it takes to make a US version of a Japanese game. If you ever wanted to be a musician but you're lacking in talent, then the PlayStation 2 could be your instrument of choice.
So killer, dude.
Check out our segment on frequency and maybe you can develop those musical chops you never knew you had. And for those die-hard RPG fans, the development team at Square gave us a sneak peek at Final Fantasy X. Well, I've got a few more demos to try in the vault, so I hope you don't mind.
What is that chair? Oh, I guess it's speakers. She's got speakers on her chair. And she was like, I would have cleaned up, but the apartment was very clean. I forgot. So PlayStation Magazine for a while did a thing where they had that virtual girl introduce stuff for you. Alright, so the vault. Gotta reconnect my controller. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay. Bulletins. Celebrity gamer Wayne Brady. Cool moves, which I guess is about cool borders. Behind the scenes on Hot Shots. Download station. Alright, this was cool that they used to do back in the day. So a save file for Capcom vs SNK, which gave you groove edit mode, infinite groove points, extra options, extra character unlocked. So you could just download this to your memory card. Smuggler's Run 2, all tracks, vehicles unlocked. NBA Street, all items unlocked for creative player, all special teams unlocked. So really cool that they used to do that. Really cool, I think. So the vault. Okay, so we'll start with bulletins. PlayStation calendar. PlayStation is ready to bring you up close and personal with all the excitement surrounding the biggest football game of the year, Super Bowl 36. And as I'm recording this, last night on February 2nd, 2020, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, even though I'm like a big casual and everyone thinks I'm a bandwagon jumper, but I was a fan ever since Joe Montana left the 49ers and went to the Chiefs, so that was exciting. Anyway, so if you're in New Orleans, stop by the hottest show around when the NFL experience rolls into town on January 31st, 2002. So this is 18 years ago. No, because this is before then. Anyway, so this is over 18 years old. Highlights include PlayStation Touring Attraction, the all-new 989 Sports Truck, the Locker Room Challenge, and of course, Game Before the Game, where one marquee player from each Super Bowl team will compete for bragging rights to the PlayStation Virtual Gridiron. Man, they don't do that anymore. The credits of the disc and the fine print of the disc, which we don't care about. Alright, Celebrity Gamer Wayne Brady, let's watch this. Okay, just Wayne Brady. Let's go.
Well, rumors are true. This whole acting thing and getting your own TV show, this is merely to supply me with the money for my video game Jones.
Man, remember when Wayne Brady had a show?
I'm not like, oh, I like Miss Pac-Man. No. Slam it, shoot it, power up, kill. Twisted Metal Black kicks all kinds of butt. Dark Angel, dope. Motor Mayhem.
Dark Angel, the video game.
I would love to be, like 7 foot tall. I'm able to turn invisible with a cloaking device. I've got guns and a shotgun or something on my arm. That'd be dope. NBA Street, that is my game right now. I would so dig being a video game voice.
All right, and now the aggro crag. Player 1, victory.
So if anyone's watching and you want me on your video game, hook a brother up. Call me. I just pimped myself out. Stop, Wayne. Shut up, girl. I mean, it's a horrible choice. It's like, tell me that I can't eat, but you'd give me $1 million. At that point, just give me a burger and let's call it a day. Come on, Shaq. Show him. Fake out, alley-oop super combo. I'm a huge geek. I've got nice clothes because of the show, but I'm a huge geek.
Nice clothes. Look at that shirt, though.
Thank you for playing, buddy. Watch the Wayne Brady Show.
Okay. That was a fun segment, I guess. Cool moves. Alright, so this is going to be a video about cool borders, I guess? What? Oh! They're going to teach us stuff! Okay. Portal Runner, how to get 100% gems.
Hi, my name is Jesse with the 3DO Company, and today I'm going to show you a cool move for
He's the
Portal
director
Runner
at 3DO.
2. In Portal Runner, it's very important for the player to obtain 100% of the gems collected in every single level. This opens up bonuses and Easter eggs later on as you finish the game. Let me show you how.
Look at that old
CRT
CRT TV.
It's not very evident where gems are. You can find gems just sitting out on the ground, just like this. However, if you collect all of them, you'll notice that
oh man, this is like a game that didn't have the right analog stick.
There are certain things that you can do to find the secret areas that generate gems.
Like they use the face buttons to aim.
Hanging in the air. Shoot every single one.
Face buttons on camera control.
And it opens up the secret gems. Stand on the portal, and this will help you get 100% of all gems in the level.
That's a cute little trick.
However, the
Kate's
key
Candy
thing to remember throughout the whole game is that there are many things in each level that you can shoot, and it will generate secrets. So again, in Portal Runner, if you see something in the level that you can shoot, shoot it. This will be helpful for you to get 100% of all gems collected within the level, and this will open up Easter eggs and bonuses later on in the game.
Oh boy. Sick tip for Portal Runner. Eco, the windmill area.
Hello, my name is Nathan from the Tip Team and Consumer Service. Today I will show you a cool move for the game Eco for your PlayStation 2.
Consumer Services. This is like
across the large chasm by the giant
call to get a hot tip.
I'll show you how it's done. Take a look.
I don't have, at least I do. I don't think I have the Eco demo disc. I might have used to, but I don't anymore. At least I don't think I do.
And in doing so, we need to leave the princess here because
and what's fun is that on the demo, it was this. It was the windmill area. And then they actually changed it in the final game so that if you had played the demo, you couldn't... anyway, the puzzle was different. And now he's giving it away. He's like, suck, psych, here's how you solve the puzzle.
And shimmy over to the right. And once we reach the other side, we will find 3 more ledges directly above us. We're going to climb up all 3 levels until you gain your footing on the final larger level.
What I like is that
Make your
he's
way to
like,
the other side of the tower.
they didn't
Turn
record
around
this.
and face the windmill blades.
They didn't
want to
record
jump to
this
the
and then
center of the windmill
do
blade
voiceover audio.
and grab on the post there.
He's definitely doing it at the same time.
And we want to shimmy to the right. Nice and slow so you do not lose your grip. Make your way to the top. And once you get above the structure, go ahead and press your triangle button to jump away from the windmill blade.
You hear him
Always
pressing
get
the
to
triangle
top.
button.
And from here, it's pretty easy sailing. Just follow the path, past the save couch there,
Past the
along
save
the
couch.
wall. We're going to pass the idle doorway that we will return to once we get the princess,
The princess.
down to where we find the lever. When press your circle button to pull the lever, you'll see a cinema of the bridge emerging from the wall. Now it doesn't go all the way across, so we need to jump down to the bridge, slowly travel to its edge, go ahead and press your R1 button to extend your hand and help the princess across.
The princess. He called her the princess again. Is she a princess? I don't think she is. And like her name is Yorda. Oh well.
From there you can travel back to the idle doorway. The princess will work her magic, open the door, and you're one step closer to escaping the castle. Now that you've seen it done, go ahead and try it yourself. Good luck.
Sick tip. Thanks, buddy. SSX Tricky out from Uber Tricks. I better learn this because I'm going to be playing a demo.
Assistant producer with Electronic Arts Canada, and I'm working on SSX Tricky. I'm going to take you guys
Oh
through
man,
a couple of
assistant
Eddie Wachowski's
producer.
Uber tricks today. So we'll go right into the game here. First thing you'll notice is that the adrenaline bar on the right-hand side is all filled up. That means my Uber tricks are ready to go. So go up, want to hold down X to max out the jump, hit R1, and then square. So that was the hand-to-hand air Uber trick. So the key is always just to keep landing the tricks. You'll always maintain your adrenaline bar being maxed out, which is what you want. As long as that tricky is spinning, you're good to go. And I'll do it again. Here's holding down L1, hold it, and then square into the gut buster. And that's the way to do
Debug
sweet
menu.
tricks in SSX Tricky. Enjoy.
What kind of version was he playing? What kind of version was he playing that it said debug menu? Alright, that was cool. Fun stuff. What do we have here? Behind the scenes, Hot Shots Golf. Oh man, there's lots of behind the scenes. Okay. Alright, we'll start with Frequency, I guess. Frequency, of course, by Harmonix, who went on to make Guitar Hero and then Rock Band.
Killer songs to the roar of a crowd. Well, Harmonix, a Boston-based developer, has now made it possible, even if you can't play a note on a guitar. Get ready to hone your skills on the world's newest musical instrument, the PlayStation 2.
Frequency is a revolutionary rhythm music game that will convert gamers into musicians and probably a lot of musicians into gamers.
More than anything else, Frequency is a game about making music, about playing music. We've really tried to turn the game controller into a new kind of musical instrument that players need to master in order to beat the game.
And if you ever played
really
Rock Band
from a lot
Unplugged,
of the
I think it was called, on the PSP,
since it's a multi-track environment, you get
it was
much
basically
more
Frequency.
Involved into like the
Oh, and they
fabric
also
of the
made a
music,
sequel to
because you're
Frequency.
listening to each track
I
individually,
forget what it was
you can
called
hear what
though.
each one does. The other thing that's different is
I used to have
big
it.
part of the game is the remix mode, whereby you can take all the components of the song and put them together pretty much however you like to make your own remixes of the songs that we have in the game.
And it was like
Frequency.
this was
You enter world
this
that
was
looks
like
nothing you've ever seen, and by using the easy-to-learn
this was a rhythm
controls,
game
you'll
that
be
like
making
they did a
music in
good
no
job
time.
of like really
The
you had to press the
gameplay in
buttons.
Frequency is like Tempest meets Dance Dance Revolution, where you're actually
You had to
traveling
press
down
the
a
buttons
tunnel of music,
to the beat. It
and
was
you
pretty
choose
good.
a
I liked
particular
it.
track to play,
Fun game.
which is a particular instrument like drum, bass, voice, guitar.
Which is why I was all in
and
on
you
Guitar
have to
Hero.
Press the buttons to the rhythm
And then
of that
everybody was all
particular
in on
track
Guitar Hero.
to complete that track.
Visually, this game is quite different from any of the preceding music games in that it's an intense visual overload experience. we're trying to capture rave-like intensity with the visual experience in this game, and that's really never been touched on in any of the other games.
These guys in the club, this is not what it was like.
Or tunnel.
This is what it was like.
It's got 8 sides, and each one of those sides has a different instrument on it. So one of the sides may have a kick and snare track. One of the sides might have a bass track. One might have a guitar and a vocal.
Was that the
key to
Fear
a music
Factory
game is having
song,
great
Frequency?
songs, and Frequency has one of the best lineups of artists ever assembled for a video game.
Is the
In terms of the music,
I think that was how it used to
instead
go.
of just using kind of backdrop video game music, we've actually gone out and licensed a bunch of great kick-ass music from some fantastic bands, and so the music that you're playing in this game is real
No
music
doubt.
by top bands
Cool.
that you've heard on the radio, and not just what people normally think of as video game music.
The roster of artists who've contributed songs to Frequency is one incredible compilation. No Doubt, Powerman 5000, Fear Factory, Low Fidelity All-Stars, and Orbital all have songs in the game. And many of the songs were written for the
Powerman
game or are
5000.
custom remixes you can't hear anywhere else.
Man, I forgot about those
Sony
guys.
asked us, gee, is there any bands that you'd like to have in the game? And Josh, the music director, and I said, gee, what about Curve? I wonder if they'd do a track. They're not a huge draw in the U.S., but they were sort of pioneers of electronic rock in the early 90s, and I've always been a big fan. They did a custom track for us in 2 weeks, and we were thrilled. It came out great.
One of the artists who really surprised me was DJ Qbert. I didn't know what to expect from him.
The first time the guys came to me about Frequency, I was
Scratch
like, okay,
musician.
cool, let's do some,
Man,
there was scratching
are there
in the
still
video
scratch
game.
musicians?
And, as I was playing the game and testing it out, and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. I was pretty addicted at the start. Playing Frequency and scratching is kind of like the same type of energy, sort of, because when I scratch, it's free and you're totally like, having fun. And it's the same thing with video games. You're just releasing your soul through just having fun. It turned out even better than I expected.
The Qbert level is out of control. It's probably my favorite track in the game now. But frankly, during the development process, every time we got a new track from one of these artists, there was always excitement.
Man,
from
that's
the
not what
office.
testing is
Everyone was
like.
just psyched to get their hands on a new song.
Getting such an amazing group of artists involved in the game was a big challenge for the developers at Harmonix.
When we first started calling around to the artists and their management, I mean, their curiosity was definitely piqued, but it wasn't until they actually saw the game that they really started to get excited about it.
So killer, dude.
One of the biggest hurdles was just actually setting up meetings with these people, just actually getting access to them, because
I
once
feel
we
that was the
did,
exact same
everybody
hurdle for
saw,
Rock
like,
Band
the
and for
potential
Guitar
of it,
Hero.
and if at all possible, they wanted to be a part of it.
I first heard about this game, I got an email from Brian at Sony, and he told me that they were working on a music game. He kind of gave me the rundown a little bit. He's all, yeah, you guys could write a song, or we could take a song from your record, and the person playing it can actually remix it. They could almost create their own track out of it, and I thought that was a great idea.
In addition to the music that the bands have
Man, I used to really like Fear Factory.
provided some imagery, either short video clips or pictures, and we take that imagery and use it in the game world. So in the arenas, there are these large billboards, and actually those video clips and pictures get splattered onto those billboards, so that as you're playing, for example, the No Doubt level, then there'll be images of Gwen Stefani on these billboards in the cybernetic world behind you.
The depth and frequency comes not only from the songs in the game, but the different areas in which you make your music.
There are 27 different songs in the game, but each song you can play in any number of different arenas, and the arenas are essentially visual backdrops for the tunnel that you fly through. They've got sort of different visual themes to them. As you progress through the game and beat more and more levels, you unlock more and more arenas, until if you win the game on Expert, you've unlocked all 8 arenas. In single player, you're trying to beat enough patterns to stay alive to get all the way through the song. Multiplayer is a little different. In multiplayer, you're actually trying to get more points than your opponent, and you have various power-ups and ways of kind of beating your opponent down.
Oh yeah, they had multiplayer.
It's kind of similar to
four-player
sort of kart
multiplayer.
racing in that way.
There's a lot of flexibility in this game. There's a lot of room to add to what's already there. When you're in single-player mode, after you unlock all the song, you actually can also go in and kind of jam along with it. You can just kind of improvise. And there'll be notes, just like a little solo going in over everything. Or there'll be a scratch track where you can go in and scratch over the samples. So you can just kind of add your own beats over on top of it. You can recreate what's done, and then you can kind of add your little signature on top of that. When you go into remix mode, you can basically just start from scratch and do your own version of that song.
As they worked on the game, the developers realized that they were making something completely new, turning a video game into a musically creative experience.
I think the idea behind Frequency from the developers was to give people who didn't necessarily have the
Why'd they talk to this
time
guy
or
about that
ability or
instead of the
skills
developers who they had in the
write or
room?
produce music, to get the enjoyment of actually creating music. You know, I think it's going to appeal to a lot of different people for that very reason, because everybody loves music. You know, everybody's cool loves music.
One of the things we figured out was there's just millions and millions of kids with really good video game skills for which they get no real credit, but it's a real skill. Like, so the high concept that we came up with was, hey, let's build a game that allows you to express yourself musically with a skill set that you already have, namely
what?
So what we've really tried to do in this
There are
game
kids who are good at
is
music
present an
but suck
experience
at
to the user
games, so
which
we want
looks
to
and
make a
feels like
game
video
that they're good
and
at?
use the skills
That
that
was
they already
weird.
have as video gamers to get inside it and master it. But at its core, it's a game about making music, and they realize once they're into it that what they're really doing is not playing a video game so much as playing music.
Man, they should re-release those. Or I guess nobody played them. Behind the scenes. Alright, let's go behind the scenes at EA for SSX Tricky. SSX was a launch game for PS2. I bought it on launch day, along with Madden 2001? 2000? 2001. For sure. Those were my two launch games. I don't think I've ever heard this song not in SSX. I guess it stands to make sense that it would be its own song.
After almost a full year of playing SSX, we felt that we were ready to hit the slopes ourselves and put what we learned in the game to good use. We were wrong. While nursing our bruises, we were glad to hear that the folks at EA Canada had spent that year working on SSX Tricky.
SSX Tricky is the world of SSX a year later. The world circuit is back on this year. We have 6 of the original riders coming back and 6 new riders joining the season as well. We've got 2 new venue locations and all last
So I always used JP and Kaori. So JP was like my favorite character because he was so arrogant. So Molamayar. And then Kaori because she was my waifu.
Tried to reflect the same kind of thing in our courses, but we also did a lot of deliberate work to try and make them a lot more fun and really enhance the show-off aspect of the game as well. Give the player a lot of opportunity to pull more tricks.
Man, that was mirror, or was it? Because the the text is backward there. Caution jump, caution jump.
Garibaldi is a new first course. One of the things we discovered with last year's game was that we wanted a much more forgiving first track. Large air, big drops, very fast speeds, with very wide bank turns and that. So
man, I played the shit out of this game.
Experience for people to kind of get their bearings on the track.
We tried to make it easy enough
so
for
long
the
ago.
first-time user, and yet we kept hidden shortcuts and certain elements that are very effective for the experienced user as well. We have a huge drop right off the bat. It's about
Of
300
the British guy,
or so meters
I forget his
free fall.
name.
So yeah, it's a great new track.
That was
Not only
Kaori.
are there new courses to explore, but a whole new crew of riders to choose from.
Out of the 6 new characters we've got, Simon is probably one of my favorites. Last year I felt we had a lot of, pretty mainstream sort of characters. This guy brings a real element of danger or unpredictability to the mix, which is something that we're really happy with.
This is the stop! Ooh, Simon says, big hairy freaking deal. I am the man!
Luther Dwayne is a good old boy.
Man, there was so he had like chain tattoos all over his body, and I feel like that was like stolen from Cool Borders 1. There was the secret character who had a similar thing, but that was on PS1, so you couldn't really tell.
And you really just try and make sure that your biggest visual cues are going to come across. Particularly
Man, doesn't he remind you of like the fat guy from Street Fighter 4? I forget his name.
Better look good. So I guess Luther Dwayne is probably a good example of that. He's got quite a sizable crack showing in the game.
One of my favorite new characters is a character that's been described as kind of dorky cool. His name's Eddie Wachowski. He's got a red afro. Upon physical first impressions, you're kind of going, what a dork. After you kind of get a little bit of a sense of his dialogue and his delivery and things like this, he's not so bad. He's just got his own style, his own thing going on. Eddie's voiced by David Arquette.
You're not really picking me, are you? Just kidding!
And that was a huge contributor to the overall sense of Eddie the character.
That felt worse than it looked.
Besides David Arquette, other celebrities that were involved in the game.
Oh man, yeah. So they had Elise.
Billy Zane.
Oh man, who did they say was playing Elise? I spoke over it.
Look at them shoes! Where you get them shoes?
The surprising thing for me personally was that a lot of them were familiar with the game and had actually played it quite a bit. David Arquette was quite familiar with it. Macy Gray plays with her son.
Don't sweat me, don't sweat me. Look me over, check me out.
A lot of them
Oh, man.
and voiceover movies that they work on anyway, because all that stuff has to be redone after they shoot it all, so they're used to sitting in a studio and
I forgot.
I
forgot. It's been so long. It takes me, man, I love that game so much.
So it was pretty neat to see, actually.
I got what you need right here, baby. That's right. All right, let's go! Yo, what's up with that?
The improved character development is not only in
David Arquette, who went on to become WCW World Champion.
We found that in last year's game, the pack
Heavyweight World
separated
Champion?
reasonably quickly, and you didn't really get much of that passing people in the corners because you typically only had one guy off in the distance and maybe one person behind you. So with the 6 riders that are on the field, we worked out a much more tight racing environment. The second aspect of it that I'm really quite excited about has to do with the aggression AI. Last year we had a little bit of random probability of other riders getting a little physical with you. This year,
Man, he says last year, so they were really like cranking them out yearly.
So they react to you based on your pre-established relationship with them as friends, enemies, and neutrals.
With no friends in the lineup, you better be careful out there today.
These characters know each other. There's animosity in some cases. There's alliances in other cases. You push your friends around, they're going to ask you what's going on. They're going to talk to you. You push your enemy around, and that guy's going to come after you. He's going to kick your butt down the hill.
Each one of them has a tolerance and an aggression value. The tolerance has to do with how many times you hit them before they react. There's 3 levels of reaction. One is a verbal response, the second is a little bit of a physical and verbal response, and the third level is a seek and destroy response. It's playing awesome. We're just in love with it.
Sound and music can really make the video game experience immersive. In SSX Tricky, they've taken it a step further.
EA Sports a couple of years ago built a bunch of software that we use in-house, which enables us to take music and make it change depending on events driven from the game. When we get the songs for the game, we go, actually, what we
Proprietary software by EA.
And we remix the multi-tracks to give us a couple different levels of intensity on the song. So the high level would be like the standard tune that you're hearing, but if you're boarding really bad, you might take out like a guitar riff or take the bass out, so it's just like drums. And so the software actually changes this all up like on the fly. So this interactive music software that we have is this like state of the art. I mean, it's changing the music every bar depending on how well you're doing.
The interactive music is definitely cool, but what really makes you feel that you were in the game and not
Man, these
just
are
playing
long
it,
segments.
audio is in 4-channel surround sound.
We spent a lot of time this year kind of sorting out how to do DTS surround.
So what it does to the sound is you've got borders coming in from behind you.
Who had DTS on the PS2?
Coming up on your back, or if you hit something, it'll fly by you and sound like it's going by in full theater style sound. Once you start listening to DTS digital, it's really hard to go back to stereo because it sounds so good. It's really immersive. It's like you're in the middle of the game.
Well, luckily for us, a bruised ego was the worst of our injuries.
Ooh boy.
Were in top physical condition
Spent
for
their
another winter
time
on the SSX circuit.
putting on makeup and stuff. For a PlayStation demo disc. Oh boy. Why not? Alright. 2 more? Hot Shots and then Final Fantasy. Alright. Alright. Man, I recently bought Hot Shots Golf for the PS4.
And many of our favorite games originate there. We wondered how a game makes the transition from Japan to North America. So we talked to Santa Monica Studios producer Taku Umasaki about the process of bringing Japan's most popular golf game to the US.
Hot Shots Golf is originally made with the Japanese market in mind. It's a huge game in Japan. Therefore, it has the art style and the characters and everything on the game is very Japanese. So we realized that we had to do a lot to it to bring it over to the States. In addition to translating the text and voices, we have to come up with different art style for the characters.
In Japan, the game has an art style that borrows heavily from Japanese animation called anime.
Up till now, there have been lots of golfing games with realistic characters, and there are still such games. But that felt too much like a golfing simulator instead of a game. That may be fine for people who actually play golf, but gamers who have never golfed were finding it incredibly hard to enjoy. So for a game style that would be fun no matter who was playing it, we went for anime-style characters.
I'm actually interested in this video.
During Hot Shots Golf 2, we did a survey using the Japanese version, and we realized that the US audience is really not familiar with that art style. And we decided to come up with our own characters and replace the Japanese characters so it would appeal to a wider audience. We're going to do the same thing with Hot Shots Golf 3, and right now we're in the course of coming up with new wacky characters for the US market.
Ooh boy. These are all going to be like borderline stereotypical racists.
Both the Japanese and American versions have incorporated a brand new game engine that's improved the old features and created some new ones.
Rain looks more like rain, and wind sounds more like wind. Also, the time of day.
Man, my PS3 just kicked into overdrive playing these videos back. The fan just went hardcore.
But when you're at the 18th hole, you'll see the sunset. It gives you a really nice on the golf course type of experience.
It seems like there's an incredible amount of work that goes into bringing a Japanese game to the US. We wondered if Hot Shots was a typical localization.
The degree of localization in this game, I would say, is much heavier than other localization titles. For instance, role-playing games are always just pure text translation. However, with games like Hot Shots Golf, the gameplay as well as the character appeal is the essence of the game. This game is huge in Japan, and I bet they have a much harder time creating a sequel that surpasses the previous series over there in Japan. But here, I know there are hardcore game fans that love this game. They're expecting something much better for Hot Shots 3, and my goal is to beat their expectations.
Man, they really haven't changed the gameplay up too much. But that's okay, because it's fun. I feel like that was the shortest one. 3 minutes. Now this square one, in typical Square Fantasy, is, you know, in Square fashion, is going to be like 20 fucking minutes long.
Simply put, the Final Fantasy series has been the most successful and innovative in video game history. The games have captured fans by always staying on the cutting edge of technology and storytelling. Final Fantasy X is no exception.
More CG. CG all the way.
As usual, the game has a completely new storyline and a new
There you
combat
go.
system.
But a summon. Man, every trailer, everything they show is summons and
Recently, we went to Japan and talked to
CG.
the team at Squaresoft to find out how they're keeping the series fresh.
How do they keep the series fresh?
Final Fantasy X takes place in a big city called Zenarkand. They play a fictional sport called Blitzball there. The main character is a popular player in this sport and comes to a place called Spila to play. When he tries to return to his hometown, he meets many different people, and that's where the story starts. In order to shock and surprise the players the way I did in Final Fantasy VII and VIII, we had to keep including new elements in the game that nobody thought of before. In Final Fantasy X, we could add the voiceovers for the characters and show the facial expressions very well. Because of that, I kept the overall story very simple.
Yeah, he's not wrong, the story's pretty simple.
For the theme of Final Fantasy X, all of us wanted to create something that other companies hadn't done. That was our main goal. Independence is the main theme for the story. Independence from society or parents as you grow up.
They did change the battle system. ATB was out.
This time we're introducing the count time battle system instead of using active time battle, which we used in the previous games. In this system, the player can stop time during any part of the battle. Then the player can open up a window on the screen that shows the order of attacks. So the player can play strategically by seeing which monsters are going to attack and which characters will be able to attack. I want the player to enjoy the strategy of the game. For the hardcore gamers who enjoy the battle scenes, we created something called spheres, which you receive by attacking monsters. This item allows your character to advance more quickly. For example, when you damage a monster 1.5 times more than his hit points, you can receive more spheres. This way the game maniac can be satisfied by rewarding them with faster going characters. For the normal player, if they memorize the monster's characteristics, they can finish the battle scenes quicker. That's what we were considering when we created the battle system for this game. We took into account both audiences. By the end of the game, you will have 7 characters in your group, so we gave each character a special skill.
A flyer! That's your department, right? Why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
This way the player has to utilize each of the different characters.
Nothing to fear, the hero's here!
I want the player to think about each character's skills when you battle a strong
I mean,
monster.
it's another video where I'm just interested in what they're saying. But really, there's not that much to be interested about, because I played the game, 20 years ago, and then I played it again last year. So
in previous Final Fantasy games, when you would summon a monster, they gave one special attack and then left. So they were usually like magic attacks. But this time when you summon
it's true, they changed the summons up,
and fight alongside you.
and then that held through in Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 13, 15 they went back to basically being magic attacks. But it was like, you win magic attacks and you can only do them at very specific times.
The graphics and designs are much better this time, so the game has a greater impact. A new element that we introduced is an event scene. You will usually see these when you are fighting with a boss. So for example, you can fight on top of a flying ship or the edge of a cliff. We use a special situation to start a battle scene so the surrounding elements become part of the battle.
He was actually talking about the
graphics
Chocobo
and the
fighter.
camera work will change depending on
the Chocobo Eater, I mean.
This gives the player a more cinematic feel.
Man, that only happened like maybe 5 times. Oh, Nobumatsu.
In the Final Fantasy series, we don't limit ourselves to just orchestral music or rock or jazz. We use any kind of music that we think is interesting. We use an orchestra and a chorus, as we have in the previous Final Fantasy games. But this time, we also use some rock and roll sounds to give some scenes a harder edge. There's a song in Final
Who was
Fantasy
that guy?
sung
How
by
come he
Cocoon
never did
named
anything else with his life?
She lives in an
Or maybe he
island south of
did.
Japan
I just
called
didn't know
Amami.
who he was at all.
We asked her to sing the main theme song in Final Fantasy X. She has such a great and beautiful voice that we're not going to translate the song into English. Even though the American audience is not going to know what she is singing about, they should grasp the feelings and emotions she is trying to get across. I'm looking forward to see what you think about it. And of course, the song will be on the US soundtrack.
Man, this is like an intense production video.
Of Final Fantasy VIII, we had a meeting to discuss adding voiceovers to match the beautiful images we could create.
Hey, not this way.
And now that we have the PS2 and DVD quality, we have a lot more room to store things, so that everything, including the graphics and sound, can be better.
We called it sin.
The most surprising thing that I experienced in LA when we were recording the voiceovers was that all the actors came to the studio in the morning without any information, and they started right off the bat. And they performed perfectly. In Japan, we requested that all the actors in a scene be in the studio at the same time. But in LA, we recorded each character separately. I was worried how it might work out in the beginning, but it worked out great.
It worked out okay. Honestly, you could have done them all together.
We have been using motion capture since Final Fantasy VIII. We didn't use it that much in Final Fantasy IX because the characters weren't designed to be lifelike. In Final Fantasy X, we used motion capture almost all the time to make the characters seem real. Now that we have the power of the PS2, we were able to have better definition in the battle scenes, with smoother movement and facial expressions for the characters. I really appreciate that we could show these details. Also, we can transition between real-time and full-motion video smoothly now, which makes me really happy. The most challenging part
Smoother, let's say.
Actually, there were a lot of challenges, particularly getting the details of facial expressions and the movement of hair and clothing.
For my money,
The time it took for a scene depends on the
Square
complexity
and the
that's-
people who do it
The
for
shortest
Blizzard
time was 2
are
to
the
3
two best
weeks.
CG companies
Most of
in the
time,
world.
though, it takes about 1 or 2 months. The longest scene we rendered took about half a year.
With all the work that's gone into it, Final Fantasy X is sure to blow away longtime fans of the series and new players alike. The Squaresoft team is excited about the game, and so are we.
The story of Final Fantasy X is really interesting. So without giving anything away, I want to encourage all the
And look at
fans
that
of the
artwork in the
series
background.
not to give up and play all the way
Is
to
that
the
Odin?
end of the game. I think you will enjoy the ending.
Bow, 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 bow. 2001 Square, and of course I currently work for Square. So, yeah, awesome. Okay, I think all we have left is the vault, and there's gonna be more videos in here. What? Tiki Barber?
I chose to play the game.
New York Giants?
It didn't choose me. Sure, things weren't always easy.
Friends, fighting, school, drugs.
But the game taught me the fundamentals of life.
Honesty, teamwork, trust.
I knew drugs, even weed, would get in the way.
Even weed? Suck it, Tiki Barber. It's legal in Canada now.
Football, my anti-drug.
Football is the anti-drug.
Now I'm the teacher.
Man, I wonder if Tiki Barber does weed. Okay, Grandia 2, Jade Cocoon, Okage Shadow King, Dynasty Warriors 3, SSX Tricky, Final Fantasy 10, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, Time Splitters 2, Thunderstrike Operation Phoenix. Alright, we got a helicopter game. Half-Life, Batman Vengeance, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Splashdown. My god, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, I guess we'll start with Grandia 2. It's a video. The Grandia games, by the way, have a great combat system. I would have loved for another Grandia game. So at the bottom right, you can see there the characters move along the line, and then when they get to the right, so when it gets to the act part, they basically get to do their action. And you can make people back up in the line, move forward in the line, stop them in the line. And then in Grandia 3 they changed it to a wheel, but it was the same principle. So wait, and then when you get to calm, you pick your action, and then when you get to act, you perform the action. See, and he made a guy back up when he did that one. Super fun combat. And I guess the planet's getting blown up there. I don't know what's going on. I haven't played Grandia 2. I don't know if I ever will. I own it, but I've never played it. Cool. That's Grandia 2. Alright, that was Grandia 2. Jade Cocoon 2. Why not? More sequels. More videos, trailers for sequels. Okay, here we go. Jade Cocoon 2. What a weird start to the trailer. Run through a door. Fight the Tyrol. No, like... Seems like a... Seems like an interesting trailer. Choice. No, like, verbal stuff. Just kind of showing it off. Jade Cocoon 2, a new breed of role-playing in stores now, from Ubisoft. All right. All right. Next up, after Jade Cocoon, we have Okage Shadow King. Oh, it's a demo. All right. Let's see if we can get videos first. Dynasty Warriors 3 is a demo. Sorry for the annoying buzzer sound. SSX Tricky, I'm pretty sure is a demo. Final Fantasy X is a demo. Okay. Woo! Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex is a demo. Alright, lots of demos. Time Splitters 2, not gonna be a demo, no way. Is a demo? There's too many demos. Thunderstrike Operation Phoenix is a demo. Alright, okay. Batman? Half-Life? No way. No way. A demo! I've got so many demos. Man, they really jam-pack it on this DVD. Batman Vengeance has to be a video. Yeah. There you go.
Batman Vengeance is rated teen.
Takes a dive and then we string him up and drop him in the tree. Any questions?
Man, that sounded like Mark Hamill, didn't it?
In a city on the brink of chaos, where one evil
See, Ubisoft, this is a much better trailer.
Vengeance shall rise.
So this seemed like, yeah, the animated series. Yeah, so they just made like a Batman game. 500 moves? Is that what they said? 19 vast environments? Man, it's got all the vehicles.
Batman, as you've never seen it before.
Hope is death.
Seemed like a good game, maybe. Alright, crappy editing aside, we're about to jump into Okage Shadow King. Rotate the camera, map on and off, open the menu, back out, confirm, talk to people, bring up Stan, the Shadow King, run and walk. Alright. You must reset the system. Fuck it. I should have a way around that. Sony Computer Entertainment America presents Zennerworks. Wonder if they're still around. Press the start button. Stan plus hero equals adventure. Ghost plus king equals Stan. Light plus object equals shadow. Okay. Ha ha ha, I've been waiting for you, Miss Hero. Person met before. Lines, name, information, LP. It's got $1,000. You darling instigator, you. Huh? Excuse me, sir, whoever you are. Will you please let me pass, please? Oh, will you let me pass, please? Rosalind. Ho ho ha ha, Miss Hero, come, let us go on a journey, a great quest. Come along with me, Gutton Kissling. Excuse me? My keen, intelligent brains tell me that you are the one who is unparalleled in her entertainment ability and her misfortunes. A biological machine that functions as a trigger to generate various singular phenomena. What's he talking about? The old man, in effect, is saying that he's curious about you and wants to follow you around. So says Stan. Wahaha, atta girl, fat legs, attracting suspicious old men. Ho ha ha ha, you are right. The life work of yours truly, great Professor Kisling, is the study of ghosts. Miss Hero, my instincts tell me that with you I will experience a multitude of encounters with ghosts. Knock it off, I have my hands full as it is with this stupid shadow. Go away, shoo shoo. Oh, my beautiful hero, I wish you could feel my heart. Yes, the research is but an excuse, but I must tell you that I was swept away by your loveliness. Oh my, you flatter me, you silly boy, you. What's a girl to do, Harry? Toy with his feelings. Don't ask the slave, ask Moa. You washbowl woman. I'm telling you now, I disapprove. This old man is too suspicious. Oh, so you disapprove? Then I approve. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Come along with me, Prof. Kissling. Grr, stupid woman swept away so easily by false flattery. Oh ha ha ha, let's get rolling, shall we? Hey, he's a friend. What is happening? Man, look at this fade out. Okay. Okay, we're a party of 3 now. Okay, we're at the top, and presumably we want to go to the bottom. Alright. Let's go to the bottom. A bridge. We're all confused. Oh, there's a... I was right. Miss Hero's amazing bad luck has already quadrupled the ghost appearance rate. Oh, what lovely ghost. So irresistibly ghostly. Oh my. Ah, woman, it's your fault. You befriended this fool. Okay, we got into a fight. Ooh, okay, they're like some onions. Special. Enemy group ice attack, defense poison, sleep okay. I've got 49 LP, so let's use frost. The man-eating onions. Oh, okay, so I get it. Everyone's just gonna kind of go at the same time. Restore all enemies attack you. Okay. Intensifies offensive ability. Night. Casts sleep spell. No. Let's just attack. Man-eating onion. What a interesting menu. Okay, she's going for frost. I have no idea if that did damage or not. What? Spell suction. Steals LP. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, they're dead. I have no idea who did what in that fight. But it doesn't matter. We got 3 money. Okay. I'm just gonna try and make a straight line for this blue dot down here. Oh, it's a ghost. Random battles. Oh, I ran right into it. Oh, find some birds. So it's like a little Earthbound vibey, if you ask me. A crafty crow. Yeah, let's just attack. Okay, so it's like half real time, half not. So you have like an ATB bar that fills up, and then you act when you do it. So kind of reminds me of, man, what were those games called? I don't remember. Whatever. Yeah, alright, cool. 33 money that time. The crows had more money than the onions. Alright. This is blue dot. Nope. The HP of Ari and friends has returned. Saving is not possible in the demo version. Okay, cool. I guess we're going to that red dot down there. Oh, ghost. Oh, red ghost. Oh, white ghost. Okay, lots of ghosts. Okay, what do we got here? We got a crafty crow, a scarecrow it looks like. Walk-in scarecrow. And a fierce goat. I don't know what the blue, red, or yellow means. So I'll go after the blue. You will attack the walk-in scarecrow. And the professor kind of sucks. So he'll just defend. He holds 2 books up. Okay, she missed. They're going for something big. Special. Steals LP for all. Okay, I don't know if I want to steal from all. Fuck it, just attack. Yeah, alright. Same thing we did last time. Okay, we beat the scarecrow. Yeah, okay, so you have an ATB bar that fills up, and when your ATB bar is full... Oh, you did a little bit more damage there. You then attack. So, I don't know, the Tails games? Not the Tails games. A little bit the Tails games. Anyway. 64 money. I can't, like, are we leveling up? I'm having a hard time telling what's going on here. But let's just, we're going for that red dot. What? This is probably so-called stone circle. Okay. Whoa! The ghosts are coming for me. Alright. Where do I want to go? This way and then... Whoa! This way and then right, I guess? More of these guys. Can she escape? Cool, we got away. And then, yeah, I think I want to go right. Down this dock. Whoa! Look at these ghosts. Look at these sick dodges. The camera does the thing where, like, if I press the right, it'll turn to the left. Okay, that's a lot of guys. She's gonna use a spell. Spell suction. Okay, he's gonna attack the lurking rat. All enemies attack you. Let's do it that way. And she will use Frost on the rats. Let's see if this is a mistake or not. Okay, the rats are gone. Let's go after the plucky pachyderm. Yeah, let's do an all-out attack on the plucky pachyderms. Okay, so that's their HP. Oh shit, she hit him for 60. Item. Use a nut on yourself, maybe? Is that a nut? Yeah, 50 HP. On... Yeah, you're half HP, so get 50 back. Maybe if you survive it. He's dead. Didn't get to use the item. Alright, so it's a little active kind of system going on. I'm having a hard time understanding the screen. EP 79, 45 to 79. Experience points, I guess? Whoa, okay, they sprint right past me. Man, what a weird transition. So this is Rashello. Bleh, smells fishy. Well, the town of Rashello's main industry is fishing. This place is architecturally interesting because the entire town is built over the lake. In addition, when we visit the port, we can observe the ancient ruin called Aquatic Ruins. Aquatic Ruins, the old building sank under the lake. Nobody knows when it was built. Grr, what do I care, an old wrecked building. According to the Mappo Evil Kings, okay, one of those fake evil kings is nearby. I have it. Let's conquer this town and hunt the imposter down. Now, slave, we formulate a devious plan of conquest. I won't let you. Come on, Ari. Let's go to the hero association of this town and help the people. You shut up, bug-eyed woman. He's my slave. No, I won't let him. I will correct Ari beautifully. Let them continue arguing. Slave! Ari! Well, this is pointless argument. It's interesting, but look, something is going on over there too, isn't it? Oh, it's true. I wonder what is going on. Let's go, Ari. Okay. My map kind of went away. There's the inn. Yeah, alright, we'll go to the inn. Ooh, this loading though. Oh, okay, is that leave? Whoa, yeah, it was totally leave. Alright, fuck it. Ooh, man, I'm not a fan of this loading. Okay, that was pretty quick at least. I'm no good, I'm an uncool, unpopular man, but every waking moment all I can think of is her. If she gives me any kind of smile, it'll be heavenly. I have to become a man more suitable for her sense of taste and style, but how? Okay. So just a fun little quirky JRPG. Not unlike Earthbound, I would say. The shop. Hi, how are you? I'm no good. I'm depressed. The lighthouse isn't working usually because it's easy to fix. Hard to find. Okay, find a gear for this guy. Okay. No map. Okay, just a little gag. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm going in here. Run around this little town. Okay. A shiny lens. Alright, so the gag. I'm not interested. Alright, cool. So it seems like the gag here is that the kid's a normal kid. The ghost gets attached to him and is like evil and malicious, and you just kind of live your life here. Okay. Dungeon deaths won't get you down. Back to dungeon. I presume entrance? Cures poison. Alright, well. I bought a sword for my dude, I think. Oh, that loading is awful. Oh, is that what that mean? White is neutral, ice is blue, thunder is yellow. Oh man. Oh, it was this guy. No map. I got kind of lost in the town already. And then that happens every time. Okay, that's the lighthouse. Okay, gotta meet the mayor, I guess. Hang here? Is this... Okay, we did it. I wonder what's going on. There's so many people here. By the way, Stan, don't move and talk in front of people, okay? If people find out what I am with you, not only will my hero qualification be revoked, but I also won't be able to marry. Aha, don't make me laugh, you dishwater woman. You're going to age all alone anyway. All of your efforts are in vain. Ha ha ha. Ari, again you're mistaking me for you, Pancake Shadow. Look at that. Somebody came out. Who is it? Oh, Princess. It's Her Highness, Princess Marlene. Princess? Be quiet. She's taking a boat. In the village is permitted to take a boat on the lake for 2 days, so as not to disturb the princess' prayers. Alright, so it's like, I don't mind the dialogue between the characters. It's kind of cute. Okay, and that's the end of the demo. Alright. Gave you an idea what it was like. Buying that sword had nothing to do with nothing. Didn't even give me a boss fight. Alright. I think... Reset game. Yeah. Alright. More complicated video editing aside, Okage Shadow King was whatevs. But now we're going to get into Dynasty Warriors 3, which is a game I played like a madman. Musu attack, charge, Musu attack, jump, normal. Bow, gotta remember to use that bow. Yeah. Man, I love this game. I played it so much when the PS2 was out. Oh man, taking me back. And of course they've gone on to make so many games in this franchise, and also like knockoff franchises. Yeah, let's watch this intro. So that looks like a kabuki performance, but obviously this takes place in the Three Kingdom dynasties eras. Oh, this song is so good. That's the Lu Bu song. There he is, kicking ass. Oh man, with their like terrible voice acting. Man, I hope it lets me pick Lu Xun. Lu Xun was my boy. Oh, I forgot about her, the girl with the elephants. Push start, hells yeah, 2001. Free mode is my only choice. Man, look at that terrible thing. Shu Forces versus Nanman is my only choice. So we're gonna be fighting the elephants. Oh man, okay. Yeah, I guess they give you Zhao Yun, Huang Gai, and Zhenji. Of all of these characters, Zhenji is obviously the hottest, but we're gonna go with Zhao Yun. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, forgot about all these things. Pick which weapon. Yeah, we'll pick this strong weapon. Please. Speed +5. I don't think I care about that too much. Jump. Musu max. HP max. Attack. Yeah, we definitely want attack. Defense. Bow attack sucks. Bow defense, whatever. Mounted attack. Mounted defense. Begin stage mounted on a... Oh man. Can use the true Musu. Yeah, okay, we'll put you. And start on a rare horse. Seems like the right thing. Bodyguards. 2. I probably want them to have crossbows. Attack for sure. Conditions. Meng Huo. Oh man, he starts right in front of our faces. Unit info. Man, it's so good. Zhu Rong, yeah, she was the hot one. Okay, and those are all the generics. So on my side, there's Zhuge Liang, he's the boss. Zhao Yun is me. Zhang Fei over there. Ma Chao over there. Ma Liang is a generic, I'm pretty sure. Li Hui is a generic. Guan Jing. Ma Dai also a generic. Okay. So he'll probably retreat. 10 minutes!
The Shu strategist Zhuge Liang sets his eyes north towards Wei, but has one matter to take care of before he can move. There was a growing power threatening the Shu kingdom to the south. In 225, fearful of the future, Zhuge Liang sets out to conquer the southern lands. The Shu forces make their way south, where the king of Nanman, Meng Huo, and his forces lie in wait.
Alright. 10 minutes. They're gonna fuck me up at the end of 10 minutes for sure. Man, look at that terrible draw distance. I love this game so much.
This battle is not an act of aggression.
Here we go.
Meet your death, maggot.
Maggot.
We will attack their spirit and make them submit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna juggle them up. I haven't killed a single dude yet. Where did he go? Where did he go? I lost him. I lost him. Look at this guy trying to go after my bodyguard. Can I... He's guarding. There you go, there's 2 kills. There he is. Okay. Man, the draw distance is so bad I can't... There's so many guys on screen I can't even see where he is. Can I get off this horse? Oh, we killed him. No, he retreats.
I've seen your tactics. Next time, I'll defeat you.
Oh man, that crotch shot. Okay. This terrible draw. I really didn't remember the draw distance being this bad. Alright, let's go for my super. Still didn't get any kills out of that. Well, 9 kills. So yeah, there's like different combos you can do. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2 seems like to be the good one. Not true, we secured the gate, that's good. We've got 7.5 minutes left.
You are here.
Oh, my bodyguards.
You are early.
Oh, defense up. If I pick that thing. I want this thing. Defense up. Bang. 30 seconds of defense up. I'm trying to take this bridge. Up to 27 kills. My bodyguards are fucking eating it right now. Thirty kills. More defense up. Only 32 kills. His morale is dropping. Why is his morale dropping? I'm taking this bridge. What was it, 5-hit combo? There you go, boys. Come on. Stop fighting this one guy and let's go. Oh, there's so many people. Alright. Alright, Zhubao. You want to kill this dude? For sure we want to kill this dude. Get off your fucking horse, buddy. So what you used to do, or the strategy I used to do... Oh, there you go. He's off his horse. Alright. Oh, mistake. Okay. Can I get off the horse? So what I used to do is I would snipe him with arrows off the... Oh, this guy's fucking finished. He's finished!
The enemy officer has fallen to my blade.
Yeah, there's another one. Gao Ding. This is cool.
We must press harder.
But look, he's just like a random generic, so his health just goes away. And by the time you got to the end of the game, it'd be like, man, defense up +1. Permanent defense up, that's nice. My bodyguard's doing alright. Is there another guy over here?
You are a better general than I have heard.
You wanna get more defense up? Alright. Might die. Has he? My die? Who are you fighting, my die? There ain't nobody here, my die. Oh, can't. If I had that jump +6. Guys, why is your morale dropping? Come on, there ain't nobody left. Let's go. 3 minutes left. Alright, let's just go get these crates over here. I've abandoned my horse. Life recovery 50. Alright, we gonna snap in here and be like, get out of here, boys.
We will not let them past our army.
Oh, look, so that dude's on an elephant. And it's like, how do you get him off the elephant? Okay, here he comes. So, yeah, and now the cutscene with our morale's gonna drop.
What? What are these monsters?
Man, what a fun game. I feel like they, well, it was super simplistic at this point in the game. Let's see if I can get him off. And then you would get on the elephant and kind of just wreck the shop and you were riding the elephant. Kill count, 93 kill count. I got 2 minutes. Kill count. There's 100 kills. Man, yeah. I feel like in the subsequent versions they really did change up the formula. I guess they made it like way more on the combos and like, but man, there was just such a simplicity to Dynasty Warriors 3. Oh, attack plus 30! So you would get that and then you'd be like, get out of here, boys. And everyone would just die. Who was sniping me? The guys in the towers? Whoa! Get wrecked, Jay. If I could just hit him. Where'd he go? My bodyguard's about to fucking eat it. I wish he would use his fucking arrows though. Like I want him to. 30 seconds. I'm about to eat it too. Yeah, so you would like... Yeah. 15 seconds. Let's end it with a flurry. 150. What a fun game. Anyway, time up. Defeat. There's no way you're gonna win this fight. There's no way you can win this in 10 minutes. I think 45 minutes or 30 minutes. This one is probably a 45-minute stage. Fun game. Game over. That's okay. And there's no option to quit, so we gotta do this again. So that was Dynasty Warriors 3. SSX Tricky! I played more of the original SSX. Boost, tweak, reverse camera, the grabs, spins. Yeah. I think I remember how to play this game. And I definitely think I remember this track. They're probably going to force me to play with Simon. But whatever. It's okay. Oh, or maybe like if they let me play with Mac. I think his name was Mac.
EA Sports.
Big. Man, did they get rid of the EA Sports Big?
Welcome to SSX Tricky.
DVD content.
I hope you're ready.
Start game. Single event.
World
Single event's all I can do.
Single event.
Eddie.
Select character.
Elise, everyone's waifu. Marisol. GP, Symbol Mayor, Moby, Mac, Kiori, waifu number 2. Alright. Oh,
Elise.
Can I play as Elise?
You won't regret this.
Hold on.
Select character.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna let me pick, I'm gonna play as. Okay, I can't. Elise, Eddie. Okay, it seems like Elise and Eddie are the only two choices, and we will definitely play as Elise then.
Elise. This is gonna be very, very interesting. Select show off. Race.
Alright, definitely want to do show off.
Garibaldi. Elysium, Snow, Garab, Allo,
Did they give me 2 tracks? We'll do Garibaldi. Let's go. This is a game you want to play with the D-pad instead of with the cursor. Want to hit those snowflakes too. Oh man, was it square to grind? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Roselle. You're welcome to Garibaldi.
Okay. Well, that trick sucked.
Backside 540. Front side 360.
Okay, she won't do any tricks. Alright, she won't do any tricks that I want her to do. No, well, not with the D-pad at least. So maybe they got rid of that? Anyway, here we are off track.
Easy come, easy go.
Okay, kind of remember that. Nope, that ain't gonna work. You want to go through the middle here? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, on. Whoa. Oh man, come on. Jump on the rail. Jump on the rail! Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay, that counted somehow. Okay, missed it. Okay.
Let's see an Uber trick. 2 times multiplier.
Kind of remember, kind of forget.
Running out of time.
Time for what?
You're out of
Okay,
time.
but I still got bronze. Didn't remember how the tricks worked. We'll do a race.
I am so disappointed in
It was
me.
a bronze. Yeah, we'll race.
Welcome to
Yeah, we'll do a race with Elise. I definitely preferred the first SSX. And then I did briefly work on the second SSX. Not the second, the reboot of the SSX series.
You have great taste.
Except... race. Definitely amateur.
Garibaldi.
Let's do the other track just to show it off. Decent loading. Maybe. I'm friends with Eddie.
Go. Strap on your board for Snow Dream Japan.
Oh man, really? Okay. Well, and now I'm last. Nope. And now I'm last. Now I'm definitely last. 6 out of 6. Here we go. Alright, but they seem to like be rubber banding me a little bit here. Oh, I keep fucking up the tricks. Oh, that was a speed boost right there.
Player 1, 2 slots away from first.
I'm in first.
Trick boost. Front side 360, backward flip. You're out of time.
Hey, first place though. Apparently that's the finish line. That was not the finish line. But we did it. I'm a better racer. We've unlocked 5 more outfits. 30 engine. Alright. Quit. Yeah. Alright. That was SSX Tricky. Not bad. They had a lot of videos. I feel like the video was really long.
Welcome to
No, that's not what I wanted. Back.
Welcome
Wait. And this should take me right back to the menu. Not bad, SSX Tricky. Not bad at all. Okay. Final Fantasy, that'll be the last one. Wrath of Cortex. Alright, we'll do some Crash Bandicoot. Show status? Crouch? Jump and spin. That's all you want. Jump and spin. Fuck crouching. Unless the level's designed around it. As I record this video, also, they had re-released the Crash trilogy, HD remakes, and then also the Crash Racer. Konami. What was Konami involved? I thought they sold it to Universal. Anyway, yeah, Universal. I guess Konami published it.
A Universal Interactive Studios production. Developed by
Traveler's Tales. That's cool.
Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex.
Bamboozled. I'm definitely playing Bamboozled level. There it is. I like how his nose is flopping around. Okay, I'm in a ball. Okay, there's no jumping in Bamboozled. And okay, and you gotta get used to the movement here. Okay. Okay. It's tricky movement. Whoa! Shortcut, maybe? I have no idea if this is the right way or not. Checkpoint. Woo! Hey, free life. Alright, so the Bamboozled stage is gimmicky. Whoa, don't die. Crash, okay. There's like... I just want a map. Guys. That's the same thing I did last time? All I want is a map. There's another life. Whoa, he's crazy. Alright, one of the secret crystals. Checkpoint right here. Seems to indicate I'm going in the right direction. It's not super easy to control him this way, but it also is pretty forgiving. And you get a bunch of speed, so you feel like Sonic. I need... It's gonna teleport me. You needed 30 more apples? Even though I got 2 levels. Anyway. Oh, and we're done. Alright, fuck it. We won't even do the regular one. Yeah, no, we won't. Time Splitters 2. Man, I got so many games to play. Alright. Time Splitters 2. I think Time Splitters 3 was a fun one that I played. Okay. Run. Look. Okay. So you move... What are they? What kind of controls is this? Look up and down on the left stick. strafe with the left stick. So turn with, whoa, these are terrible controls. All right, fire, aim, fire. Okay, so R2 and R1 and L2, R1. Like that, I guess. Cool. Strafe, look, select weapons. All right, let's die in Time Splitters 2. Oh boy. Yeah, I think Time Splitters 3 is the one that was the best one. Eidos Interactive. Man, oh man. I kind of work for them. Kinda. Oh, or maybe it's this one. Oh no. It's just a dude.
We shouldn't be in the research center without security clearance. I'm telling you, I heard gunshots. They'll kill us if they find out. Come on, coward. Nikolai, the lights. Stupid torch. Does nothing in this army work.
Zombies! Long before Call of Duty was doing it, Time Splitters was doing it. Oblast Dam, Siberia, 1990. I think it said 1990. Okay, show me some cameras, show me some dudes, showing me some crates. Is this me? Yeah, okay. Okay, no. Oh, it's so weird. What terrible. Okay, what terrible controls. Oh no, it's reversed? Why is it reversed? Oh, I'm dying, you guys. This is so uncontrollable. Oh no. The sniping mechanic is a little interesting. So I can move like hair trigger around here with the stick, but if I go too far, it starts to move it. Okay, he's dead. Oh, okay, here's another one. Sick dodge, bro. Oh no, these controls. Who thought this was a good idea? So it's a little GoldenEye-esque with what I can do with the stick here. I won't be able to, especially with reversed. Like up moves down, down moves up. No way. No way. I'm not gonna get very far. But oh, okay, who's shooting at me? Okay, okay. I can't, I can't figure it out. I killed one guy. Oh my god, these controls. Who thought this was a good idea? Alright, game over. Quit. And that'll be it for the Time Splitters one. Whew. Man, that unpleasant controls. But I sniped the guy, so that was okay. Alright. We're playing a helicopter game. Whoa. Toggle between views, switch to the next. I'll figure it out. That's way too much to learn. But I will figure it out, or I'll crash the helicopter and life will be good. I just need to make sure I keep track of the pitch and the yaw. Hey, more idols. Cool. Core design production. That's you. These sick ass weapons. Like it said chain gun, but it was really hard to make out the text. Thunderstrike, Operation Phoenix. Transferring to the base. Press the start button. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's allied. Okay, don't shoot the allies. Okay, okay, that's lift. Okay, down is up for lift. I tilt forward to move forward. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, mission time. I've got mission time. Maverick missiles. Who's shooting at me? No, I'm being shot at. I'm dodging missiles. I don't know who's shooting at me. We'll just go this way. Destroy comm towers. That's a comm tower, right? I want to destroy you. Okay, I destroyed a comm tower. Okay, we want to go down a bit. We want to... Okay, tried to control that missile, the Maverick. Oh, go down, go down. And I got shot down. Whoo! That was really hard to control.
Are you receiving us? Firestorm 1, come in.
Game over. Arriving in 2001. Weather effects, environmental effects, expansive maps, 256 square kilometers. Okay. Well, if you're into flight helicopter sims, maybe that one's for you. Alright, Half-Life. Tell me you got normal controls. Look around, move up, down, strafe, left, right. Thank you. Okay. Jump, what? Secondary fire? What is this? Okay. Let's play Half-Life. Well-loved game, not by me. Gearbox did the port, looks like. Alright, let's do options. Effects, volume, music volume, stereo. On. Aspect, we'll leave that normal. Brightness is fine. Controller config, player 1 controls. you know what, we won't touch it. And we'll play on easy. Primary, secondary, R1, R2. Okay. That's how they decided to go with it. Press X to start the game. Half-Life, loading. I wonder if it's how much of the Half-Life. Is it going to be the start of the game?
Ah, Gordon, here you are. We just sent the sample down to the test chamber. We've boosted the anti-magic.
It is the start of the game.
5%. Bit of gamble, but we
Oh no, it's reversed. Why? Why do people like this? My brain doesn't work this way. Look up is down, down is up.
They're waiting for you, Gordon, in the test chamber.
Waiting for me to do what? Yeah, that's the start of the game. Scan his eyes.
Simulation results are perfectly acceptable, you know.
So, man, it's a little floaty. Press your button to use objects.
Are you sure you checked the item table? Don't be ridiculous. It's about to go critical.
Whatever.
What the hell is going on with our equipment? It wasn't meant to do this in the first place.
Okay, everything seems fine. I don't know what this is, what the use button is. Uses X, but I was anyway. Press X, right? Okay, you can't. Right? Press X, right?
Access denied.
I have no doubt. Please, I can't be bothered right now. Aren't any people worried about that exponential cascade scenario we discussed?
Okay, so no one's still panicking. Yet.
You weren't you supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago? Greetings!
A loading screen.
I'm afraid you'll be deviating a bit from standard.
Man, what a not up to par loading screen.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And, potentially, the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that, although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Testing.
I'm so fucked by these stupid inverted controls.
specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives. Gordon, are you not hearing me? Climb up and start the rotors.
I did it. Oh, man. This inverted control scheme.
We'll take it from here. Power to stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1. I'm receiving predictable phase arrays.
What an interesting demo so far. Like, they make you play the start of the game.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem. Probably, but
What do you want me to do?
Small discrepancy. Well, no, it's well within acceptance. Sustaining sequence.
I've just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen. Standard insertion for a non-standard specimen. Go ahead, Gordon. Smoke the camera. Look at Gordon! Get away from the shutting down! No, shut down. It's not. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Okay. A whole lot of nothing going on. Okay. Okay. More loading. Unforeseen consequences. It's the name of this stage, I guess. Yeah, quick save, I bet, eh? Save scumming. Fucking PC gamers.
Access denied. Unauthorized personnel.
Hey. The cat's being bad. Oh, okay.
let alone create. You're alive. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him and all our phones are out. Please, get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here. You'll need me to activate the retinal scanners. I'm sure the rest of the science team will gladly help you.
Well then come help me.
Wouldn't you like to get one of these blood sucked? Yeah, I'll wait for that.
Okay, I took some damage there, but whatever. More loading. Ugh. Loading. Awful. Awful design. But I guess they... Oh, okay. I don't have a crowbar. Okay, I somehow got past that. Somehow got past that. And I died. But I mean, I guess they didn't design the game around being on, you know, PlayStation 2. Oh, from the start? I don't think so. Yeah, we want to quit. Pretty unplayable. Pretty unplayable just because of the inverted view system. Like, when you play with a mouse and you move the mouse forward, he looks up. So I don't know why when you move the thumbstick up, he would want to look down. Alright, I think... Did it... Huh? Did I... Okay, Batman Vengeance was a video. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 was a video? Yeah, it was, okay. So we can skip out of that. I think we just have one left. If it'll load up on me. Really? Is this how I break it? Did I watch that video? I don't even remember. Splashdown. Tiki Barber. Anyway. We've got one game left, and it's the grand finale. Start. Let's play Final Fantasy X. I wonder what the demo's gonna be. I just recently did a complete, well, complete. I didn't 100% it. I didn't get all the secret weapons, but I did everything else. Oh, and I didn't get all the, I didn't fight the super boss. 'Cause I didn't want to grind. Is this just gonna be the full intro? Seems like it's the full intro. Just letting it play out. Final Fantasy X. Yuna dancing on waves. Alright, hopefully they don't make me watch that again. Oh, I can choose 2. Well, let's do Xanarkand. And they're... Alright, so this is going to be the beginning of the game. And then Beset Island will be like right after, I guess? Orin, what's he even doing up there? How'd he get up there? Why did he walk out over there? Hold some sake out for his boy Braska. Or Jacked? I said Braska. Braska was Yuna's dad. Jacked is who he's holding the sake out for. Get wrecked. Anyway, that never happens in the game. You tackle people all the time, they never get, like, shot out of the sphere. I feel like that wasn't Tidus's team. Or maybe it was, because they got the yellow. Yeah, it probably was Tidus's team. Also, not how the jet shot works. Huh? Get wrecked. So did he get, like, pushed off course when he was doing his jump? Because he was able to grab onto that thing. So either he cuts it really close when he does that, like, score attack. Alright. Here we go. Wake up, buddy. Wake up, buddy. There's Orin, let's talk to him.
What are you talking?
Man. So I played like the HD re-release and it just looks so much better. The faith.
What? Don't cry.
Waking up from the dream.
What the?
Where'd Orin go?
Hey, wait! okay?
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
Interesting part to put in the demo. I mean, it shows off like the cutscene, I guess.
Take it.
And he like gives you such a lame sword too. You think he could give you a better sword at the start of the game?
I hope you know how to use it.
And they had done away with ATB at this point. Well, in this game.
These ones don't matter.
They switch it up to a turn order kind of thing. Ooh. See, that's who I want to kill. Yeah. Boom. They don't even get to attack.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Which ones matter? The ones in front of us, I guess. I feel like they changed something here, but maybe not. Oh, he's casting Demi on me.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Overdrives, alright. Yeah, get wrecked by Bushido Fang. I don't know how they expected people to do that in the demo, never having seen it before. So he scares you with Demi, but Demi can't kill you. Now, in the HD, I cannot, for the life of me, get... okay. I could never get it in the HD collection. His overdrives. Could not get them. Yeah, so he can't kill you. He's just casting Demi. And I have to hit him 4 more times? One more. This should be it. You want to stop at the save sphere to get HP.
What are you laughing at, old
That should be the end of this section, probably, right? One more CG cutscene.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I guess I'll hit the flickering wings one. Yeah, okay, so here I have to hit the thing on the right, but it's not letting me target it yet.
This could be bad. That.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Oh, sick dodges by Orin. Oh, 3 in a row! 3 sick dodges by Orin. What a beast. Killing millions so that they can escape. Although Orin is kind of a badass just watching it happen. Not helping. What an asshole.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
He grabs him by the collar.
It all begins here.
the game over song. Press the reset button to return to the main menu. And we'll never know what happened with Based. Squaresoft.com. Obviously ain't there no more. It's Square Enix. Alright. That was everything. That was the demo disc. Jam-packed. I feel like this is a 2+ hour video. And a pain in the ass for me to edit, but that's my own fault. Final Fantasy X was a great game. That was part of it. Yeah, alright. Those are my comments. I guess I want to thank everybody for watching.